Okay, I just want to thank everybody for coming out and supporting JJ in this really great time in his life, and a new chapter in his life. He has really been a hard worker, and he's been very persistent in it. So now he's able to kind of reap some of the harvest of his work. And so, guys, when you put the work in, then there can be a great harvest. Hard work pays off.
All right, today we're here celebrating JJ's Caldwell signing to Texas A&M, and we just wanted to get some insight from him about his development, about this process, and basically what made him choose Texas A&M. Okay, congratulations, JJ. So tell me, first of all, why A&M?
You know, like it came down to, you know, how they obviously treated me, you know, how they recruited me, you know, how they play. And the main thing is like telling me what I want to hear. Like I don't want coaches to tell me like all I want to hear. I want them to tell me what I need to work on, who I need to get better at, and stuff like that. So Coach Kennedy, Coach Stansbury, Coach Kelly, all of them, they all told me the things I need to work on right away, and they kept real with me since they recruited me. So it was really good.
Okay. So basically they challenged you.
Yeah, challenge me.
So
get go.
Other than A&M, what other schools were you considering?
Wichita State, Oklahoma, Kansas State, UNLV. That's like the main right there.
A lot of good schools. Did you feel like this was the perfect fit as far as your type of point guard play? You feel like you know their system kind of fit the way that you play?
Yeah, you know they got a lot of shooters around me and stuff, and so I was really intrigued by the fact that like they got DJ Hogg, then they went out and got Elijah and Admin, and then obviously Tyler. So they got the big four pretty much from Dallas, and they're all good players, and they can spread the floor out. All of them can shoot the ball really well, and you know just make me look good, make them look good at the same time. So it's a good connection with all of them.
Yeah, I really felt like this would be a good situation for you personally, after seeing you play from elementary school until now, knowing that you're very unselfish, and the type of guys that they're recruiting at A&M, they're gonna need somebody to pass them the ball. So I felt like this was like you were the missing piece to that puzzle. Just kind of give us some insight on what it took for you to get to this point. You know, I know when you think back, it's probably a long time coming, but what do you do to prepare yourself to get to where you are today?
You know, first, like it took me a lot of years to tell myself which sport I wanted to play, and you know, I didn't really know if I wanted to play football, basketball, or whatever. You know, I didn't know yet. But when my freshman year hit, I had the mindset of me like, okay, I'm gonna focus on one sport and I'm gonna do as best as I can at it, so I can go to college, obviously, and not have to pay money for college. So that was the main thing. I usually, you know, work out every day. You know, in the morning, afternoon, it don't matter. I have to work out every day, do something basketball related, you know, and getting here, it was hard. I mean, I'm not going to say it was easy, because, you know, if I said it was easy, then everybody would sit there and do it easily, obviously, but it's not easy. Like, might have been the hardest time of my life getting to where I'm at right now, and it's just going to get even harder as it goes on. So, you know, I don't take no days off. If I do, you know, I'm doing something basketball related, watching film, just have to be around basketball.
Okay. I know that you love the game. And like I said, I've been able to watch you develop, and I'm looking forward to seeing you next year in that Texas A&M jersey and causing havoc in the SEC. All right, so right now I'm gonna let Coach Dante Mathis ask you a few questions about your development.
JJ, first off, I want to say congrats, man. I've been watching you for the past couple of years. I have one question. You touched on something very important. You said, the coaching staff, they didn't really kind of tell you what you needed to hear. But around the circles in Houston, from around the basketball people, everyone sees your game as really, really advanced. Your basketball IQ, your vision, your control, your tempo. What are some of the things that you think you need to work on that'll prepare you, to make that jump and do well initially moving to Texas A&M?
To be honest, I think I need to work on, first of all, my conditioning needs to get better. And then I need to become a better communicator on the court, like getting everybody in line, telling everybody where to go, the sets to get the sets right. And obviously my jump shot needs to become more confident. Like I need to become more confident in my jump shot, shooting it at times where the defender sags off of me. I just got to pop it right there in his face. Like that's what I need to work on. And obviously, the transition from high school to college is going to be totally different. I mean, one, the pace, two, players going to be stronger, faster, and mentally stronger than I'm used to when I play back at home or on the circuit anytime. But, everybody, there's not going to be like no teams that are like not good. Everybody's going to be good. Everybody's going to be a strong team. So that's how I feel about like the transition from high school to college.
Great. What are your goals for next year? I know, well, let's just talk about this year. You're at Satch, which is a private school, and I'm not familiar with all of the kids, but I know you have some talented kids that are playing around you, like Antoine Davis, a sophomore that's pretty good. What are your goals with that team? What are your goals?
My goal for this team this year is probably to make everybody just make everybody see like what they can do at a high level. Them players, man, they played last year on that Satch team. They didn't have like a good schedule like as we do now, and they're gonna see like they can play with the boys that are ranked high in the country, and they can compete with a lot of good players in the country. So the goal for this year is just to get everybody better. Like our coach says, like every day, he doesn't want us to be good, he doesn't want us to be above average. He wants us to be like the greatest team to come through Houston. So we're gonna do our best this year, and we're trying to win state, and then we're gonna try to win nationals, and then we're gonna try to beat we're gonna beat most of the best teams in the country. So we're playing some loaded teams, but we're gonna do good this year.
Sounds great, you guys. Well, congratulations on your signing once again. Looking forward to watching you at Satch, and definitely looking forward to watching you play at A&M next year. Okay? All right, thank you.